First Tigers by Adrienne Rich. Okay. As you all know, this is a very uh, interesting and it's also a very good poem by a feminist called Adrienne Rich. Okay, she was a feminist and she was also a communist. Understood? And she actually, you can see the poem, okay, on Jennifer's Tiger as a song. If you say why do you want me to see this poem as song, I must say yes. If you see the poem as a song, I don't think you are making mistake. It is a song of agony. It's a song of pain. It's a song of unhappy life. It's a song of unhappy married life. It's a song of sadness. Our women inside our homes, okay, they keep their pain hidden from others. And where is the pain? They pain the pains of what? Existence inside or within the four walls of our homes, our houses. We maybe all think they exist. They occupy a very important place in the society. But it's a place in name. The reality is totally different. What do we do with the women inside our home? Do we give them freedom to think? Do you allow them to feel free? Do you want them to enjoy equal rights? Do you want them to live like the male in the society, in the male-dominated society? No. Suppose you have a sister. If she comes late, understood, after 11 o'clock at night, either your dad or your mom or your grandma or your maternal uncle will have questions. So many questions. To at least tell them the reason behind coming at 11. To explain the reason why she was late. Right or not? What is this? What does this show? Asking her question to say where she was. It is a contrast. This is the difference that we talk about. This is the difference between female and male in our male-dominated society. We don't give them all that they want. We deprive them. They enjoy playing with their lives. But before, understood, the entire life, they trust us. They believe us. They actually, if you tell me, then why this institution? What is this? The institution of marriage. Understood? Clear, exists. It is because if this institution of marriage doesn't exist, entire humanity will disappear from the face of the earth. Women are seen as burden. Understood? Not by us, by those who actually were our ancestors. And that system of oppressing, of meting out torture, understood, clear, to our women, God handed down. They started it and this system, understood, God handed down from generation to generation. Right or not? We don't want them to be happy. Understood? We don't want them to be happy with us. If she has a role to play in the society, it must be from inside the home. not in the society that we live in. Right or not? If the women in the society get respected, the society will be full of happiness. If we play, understood, in the name of love, in the game of love, understood, the credit goes to our women. They keep our happiness, love intact. Our happiness is secure as long as they are by our side. The person who plays a very important role to keep your happiness secure, to keep you happy, to make you feel like a king. Understood? You do not hesitate to play with the life of that person who guarantees your secure, happy life, who keeps your married life happy and secure, who not only guard all the interests of happy married life, she takes care of everyone in the family. Do we depend on others to cook food for us? Do we depend on others to press the use school uniforms for our children? It is our women inside our homes who do all the things. Sometimes it seems to me as if she is not a woman. She is the beast of burden we have kept, understood, in our homes to live with us. Is this a very good thing to do? Tell me. The women who give birth to us, the women who actually sacrifice, understood, make sacrifices that cannot match the sacrifices by others in the society. Even the wisest man cannot make sacrifices for us like the women inside within the four walls of our houses. Though they do everything for us, but we care less. We do not give importance to them. Right or not?
Yes.
We play with their lives in the name of what? In the name of love. In the name of giving them happiness. Is this why she was given to me by her father? Is this why she entered my life, understood, leaving her parents? Is this why she came? Is this why to receive ill treatment from us? Is this acceptable? Tell me. No. Then, do you think that this is a very good thing we are doing to our women? Now, we sometimes, when I look at the women today, actually, it seems to me, it reminds me of, that fellow. Do you know who actually gave the women, stopped, Sati system? Raja Ram Mohan Roy. He protested against Sati system. He got it abolished, right?
Yes.
He did that in order to help the women live with what? Dignity. Live, he wanted the women to feel free from the oppression of the male-dominated society, right? And if you look at what Vidyasagar did for us, he fought for the widow remarriage, right? The widows are not allowed to marry again. These great men did a lot for the society, right? Why did they do it? It was because the life of the women, understood, was hell. And who made it hell? The male-dominated society. The day we stop seeing our women as an object of happiness, as an object of gratification of our lust. Right? Clear? That day will be the day on which they will feel free. But believe it or not, sati system, clear? Like when the satis, were burnt alive in the funeral pyre of their husbands. Okay, there was nobody to protest against this injustice being done. It was only Raja Ram Mohan Roy who made it his duty to save the women from the male dominated society. Now, if you tell me, sir, are the women taking it out on their husbands today? And the reason is their ancestor tortured their father, their mothers. Understood? It was only because of what our ancestors did. Today, the men are being tortured. Today's women, what are they doing? They now play with our lives. Many marriages are breaking up. Understood? When the women fall in love these days, what do they say? Nowadays, you see, you might have heard that song, I think, in Bengali. In English, I'm saying, I have found. I found. मिल गई आज मेरे सनम आज मेरी ज़मीं पे नहीं है कदम. It means your feet are off the ground. Why? It is because the person you look for is understood, is in front of you. You got the man you are looking for, and now what do the girl do these days? They marry even without permission of their parents. Right? Love marriages are there.
Yes.
And after a few days, you see, marriages are breaking up like anything. Right or not? Why? If this marriage had taken place 100 years back, what would have happened? It would not have broken up. Huh? It would not have ended, right? They would not have divorced each other. But why is it happening? Why thousands of women are leaving their husbands? Is it a protest against what their ancestors did against their women in the society? Is this a protest? Nowadays, I see one thing. I don't know, is it good to do or not? Girls are like living or changing the voice like the shoes of their, like the shoes. Understood? If they see that this man who I live with, understood, supports the parents in their houses, understood, and that girl will want that man to behave himself. If he doesn't change, if he doesn't start living the way he wants or she wants, she will say bye-bye. This is how the marriages are breaking up. Is this a very good thing to do? You must not take revenge. I am requesting today's women, please change yourself. Society respect you. And the peace and happiness of the society depends, understood, on the roles. Especially the girls, they are mothers. Today's girls are tomorrow's mothers. If they do not behave themselves, the society will what? Disappear from the face of the earth. Society will be a name. Right or not? And if the society doesn't exist, how will our new ones will come? Isn't it? So we need to change ourselves before it is too late. Because you should not take it out on the new generation. Maybe the past generation made a big mistake by burning you people, by not allowing you to remarry even after your husbands die. Understood? But today's society is different from the one in the past. Right or not? And in today's society, women should also change themselves. Understood? They need to think twice before leaving a boy who actually is a part of the society. If the institution of marriage, understood, if we want to keep it secure, this institution of marriage, clear, our tomorrow will be bright. Yes. Our babies to come will have a secure future. What you do today will shape your tomorrow. If you do not treat your children well, the next generation is going to live in hell. Right or not? Think of how you want your dad to behave towards you. You want your dad to behave well towards you. You want your dad to love you. But if tomorrow your grandson doesn't get mother and father to live with him, will it be a very good thing? So, what you do today will shape your tomorrow. I request all the girls to change themselves, and the boys. There are some boys who are also responsible for the unhappiness that exists in the society. We should not blame the institution of marriage for the flimsy mistakes. Understood? We do. Understood? Your character should be an example set before the society. You be good husband and wife and set yourself as an example to the society for the peace and happiness that the society wants from you tomorrow. Clear? Now, in the poem that we have finished reading, what have we found? In the poem, Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. Look at what had happened to her. I must say, Adrienne Rich was one of the finest poets. Though she was a poetess, female, she was one of the finest poets. To depict the deplorable conditions, to depict the deplorable conditions. I am using the words, try to follow me. Depict the deplorable plight or condition of the women in the male-dominated society. Even in the title lies the meaning of the whole poem. Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. What does it mean? Aunt Jennifer is a woman and she understood has got tigers. And the poet, when she has suggested the title, she didn't let us know whether it were the paper tigers, it were her embroidery, clear? It was the images that she made on pieces of clothes or canvas, right? We did not know. She didn't let us know. What are these tigers? These tigers were part of her imagination. These tigers stand for her strength, her freedom from the torture or oppression of the male-dominated society. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then, Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. Clear? You got the meaning? Now, Aunt Jennifer is a fearful and unhappy woman. She is sad. The reason why she is sad is she is weak. What is the reason of her weakness? If you are weak, I'm telling you, is it food that she has that she hasn't? Is it because of little amount of food she had taken? Sometimes, even though we eat lot of food, it doesn't mean that we can be what? Strong. Sometimes mental torture can make you sick, can make you weak. It was also the oppression of the male-dominated society because of which she was weak. She was a weak and fearful woman. Right? The poem says that she she makes the images of tigers on a piece of cloth. Why does she do it? While making the images, her fingers tremble. Why do they tremble? Showing her fear. Right? Showing her fear. Why is it happening? It is because she not only felt or experienced mental torture, she also experienced physical torture. And the trauma she was passing through is beyond imagination. Understood? The ill treatment meted out to her is beyond her imagination. And the male dominated society silenced her out and out. Now, she cannot share her feelings with others. Why? Even with the women living in other homes. Why? Because she was taught to live with pain in her heart. As a refuge from this pain, intense pain that she feels in her heart, she decided to release a little through the formation of tigers on a piece of cloth. She started embroidery. Understood? And what do these tigers represent? They represent strength. They represent freedom. Her desire for freedom and strength that the male dominated society has taken away from her. By marrying, she not only lost her place in the society, she lost her strength of mind. She lost her desire to live. But however, her tigers that she made on pieces of cloth stand for strength, her strength, and liberty from painful existence in the male-dominated society. Why is it? Why is it? Is it important for the women who do things like that? What does it show? It shows that creativity and dreams, clear, must not be suppressed. Maybe you can kill the person, but you cannot kill her creativity. You cannot kill her desire for freedom. She, as a human being, has a desire to feel free. She, as a human being, has dreams, right, for freedom from the plight she is in. Right or not? So, I hope you have understood what I meant to say. But if you look at how today's girls lead their life, you must not feel happy. They make you feel like a fish out of water. When I see women coming and chatting or puffing cigarette or smoking, it seems to me as if our next generation will feel like a fish out of water.
Mm.
What they are doing today, when I see them standing, especially girls, with a cigarette between their lips, I feel as if they are not destroying themselves. They represent, the women represent our future, golden future, the existence of our what? Civilization. They represent the future societies with the happiness in the future societies. When you see them smoking, when you see them standing with cigarettes between their lips, do you think it to be a very nice thing? I don't think. For what they are doing today will destroy the future of tomorrow. Right or not? Do you want this to go on? I don't. So I do not support songs like, that very song, that one I sang few minutes back, I love music. And the song that actually they remind me of is, mm, when they fall in love, what they do, the girls today, that very line I remember. दिल में तुझे बैठा के कर लूंगा मैं बंद आंखें, पूजा करूंगा तेरी, होके रहूंगा तेरी. It means what does this lines mean? Keeping you in my heart, right? दिल में तुझे बैठा के, I will worship you with my eyes closed. It means you are what? For me, you are who? Who are you? Goddess. So the women in our society are goddess, right? Ja karunga teri, okay, rahunga teri. The pledges that the male are making. I will be yours. I will worship you and be yours. Do they actually, can either a boy or a girl make each other as happy as it is depicted in this song? Can they give? Is the institution of marriage in danger because of them? Today's girls and boys, right or not? So, moral education should be started in the schools, colleges, universities. We have to save the society. The society is at stake. The society is in danger. We have to save the society. Otherwise, the girls will sing in Bengali. The same song can be sung in Bengali also. Mone tomaye boshiye দেব চোখ বন্ধ করে তোমার পুজো করব, তোমার হয়ে থাকব. Right? Have I translated it? Is it correct translation? Then is it of any use to sing a song like this or hear a song like this if we cannot create a good society? And if we do not change ourselves, change the way we live our lives, the society will suffer. Who will save this society? Actually, these poets are the greatest philosophers. Through their poems, they made attempts to save the society from destruction. They want the society to be happy. If you make mistakes, if I am a human being, I must not know whether I make mistakes or not. And if someone like Adrienne Rich picks hole in our code, I don't think it is a bad thing to do. Sometimes people like them should tell us what to do and what not to do. How the society can become a happy society, right or not? So, first of all, I want you to see question number 1. I hope you have understood or not. So, I must, if the girls are found singing songs like, there is another song I really remember, and the song, actually, today, I don't know, during in my class, I remember, some songs sung like, another song is there, like, हमें तुमसे प्यार कितना ये हम नहीं जानते, मगर जी नहीं सकते तुम्हारे बिना. I don't know how much I love you, but I cannot live without you. This is the song. I don't know how much I love you. Is it of any importance? Does it bear any meaning? Is it meaningless or not for the young boys of today, boys and girls of today? They cannot give the society happy marriages. The marriages are breaking up like houses of cards. Is this a very good thing? Do you want this to happen? We are destroying our society, and we should stop it before it is too late. We must save the society. Society is in danger. And this poem actually reminds me of the damages we are doing to the society, to the so-called modern day society. I really, and if had Adrienne Rich been alive, she would have been happier, right or not? Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. Now let's look at the questions on the blackboard. Okay, let's see question number 1. Describe the contrast between Aunt Jennifer's and her tigers. If you ask for the contrast, what is the meaning of the word contrast? Do you know? Difference. Clear? Contrast between Aunt Jennifer and her tigers. What is the contrast do you see? You need to say who Aunt Jennifer is. Aunt Jennifer is a weak, right? And fearful woman, right? She is fearful of her husband in the male-dominated society, right? She doesn't represent what? A happy society. Does she represent a happy society? No. As she lives in fear due to who? Why? Why does she live in fear? She lives in fear due to oppression, due to torture, due to her bad condition, due to her situation, bad situation, oppression, understood, neglect in the male-dominated society. What have we found? Aunt Jennifer, she is weak and fearful. Clear? She lives in fear due to unhappy married life in the male-dominated society. Her married life makes her not only unhappy, she is devoid of freedom. She doesn't have freedom. She doesn't have freedom to think. She doesn't have equality. If she feels as if she doesn't exist, if she feels, if we make her, actually we, the society, made her feel as if she is of no importance to the society, even though she sacrificed, made big sacrifices. She sacrificed her happiness, she sacrificed the best time of her life, she sacrificed everything, not only for her husband, for her nearest and dearest ones, and for her children. Do we give her salary? No. Right or not? So, what does she do? However, this woman understood. However, this woman has, what does she have? What does this woman have? Tell me, what does she have? She, however, she is a woman. She has dreams, right? Clear? Can we put her dream? Can we rob her of her dreams? However, she has what? Desires for freedom. Doesn't she have hidden desire? And to express her desire, understood, what does she do? She creates images of tigers. Where? On a piece of cloth. Right? Why does she do it? She does it to feel what? Relief. To relieve herself of her mental stress and strain. Right? Embroidering or making or creating those images of tiger on piece of cloth, understood, give her what? Give her a chance to feel. Understood? It gives her, it shows, they stand for what? Her strength and hidden desire for freedom from the bad influence of male-dominated society on our life. Right or not? So, the two basic things that you wanted me to tell you was the contrast, the difference between Aunt Jennifer's. Aunt Jennifer means what? The oppressed. Aunt Jennifer represent oppression against women, right, by the male-dominated society, and her tigers represent imagination. Understood? Imagination and hidden desire for freedom. This, her tigers represent her imagination and her desire, her hidden desire for what? Freedom from the torture by the male-dominated society. Understood? Clear? Freedom from this, what? The bad condition of her in the male-dominated society. Clear? So her desire, we have just understood that it was her, she wanted to free herself from what? Hello, she wanted to feel free. Understood? Free herself from the oppression of the male-dominated society, and to free herself, what did she do? She made images of tigers which could feel free to go wherever they want, as they stand for strength and courage. Clear? And as she needed strength and courage, so she got it through through the creations of the tigers on the pieces of cloth. Understood? And the tigers represent courage, strength, and freedom. Right? The tigers felt free to go wherever they want. The tigers were not afraid of human beings, right? Whereas she was afraid of her husband and the male-dominated society. Understood? Whereas the tigers she made were not afraid of male-dominated society, human beings, and even they represent courage, understood, freedom, and strength. Clear? Which she didn't have. Now explain the central theme of the poem. What do you think the central theme of the poem? Hello. The central theme or the message that we get from the poem is that the woman, Aunt Jennifer, represent what? The oppression of women in the society, right? And the tigers she made represent what? Strength, clear, and courage, and strength, courage, and freedom, right? So this is the theme on which the poem is based. Explain the central theme of the poem. This is the central theme. Like, understood now? What do you think the central theme can be? Hello? You see? What do you think? You can say some more things? Theme? I have already given you. What do you think? Add some more lines also. Add.
The poem deals with the operations of women in a particular society.
Poem deals with the operation of women in a particular society. Very good.
Aunt Jennifer's unhappy marriage has made her weak and fearful.
We have already understood.
Yes.
Aunt Jennifer's unhappy marriage has made her fearful and weak. Right? Then?
However,
through
her
embroidery,
she expressed her dreams of freedom and strength.
However, through her embroidery, she expresses her dream of
freedom
and hidden desire for
strength.
Understood? Strength. Clear? So, this is what the poem is all about. This much.
The poet shows that all through society suppress women, their dreams and creativity remain alive.
However, even though the society suppresses women, can the society suppress their creativity? No. The society can suppress her, can torture her, can oppress her. But what the society cannot do is, the society cannot stop them or cannot destroy their creativity and dreams for freedom. Right? Their dreams and creativity remain alive. Even though the society can put them down or suppress them, but their dreams and their creativity, if understood, remain alive. Right or not? We can kill them, but we cannot kill their dreams.
Yes.
We can kill the women, but we cannot kill their hidden desire for freedom. And see what is happening today.
Yes.
If you look at today's society, you see what the women are doing and what the condition of male in the male-dominated society. Women have made their lives hell. Understood? Okay, fine. Now, do you think Aunt Jennifer finds freedom? Why and why not? Aunt Jennifer, I don't think, has found freedom. Aunt Jennifer doesn't find freedom. Does she find freedom? No. Why? Because she is not allowed to think freely. Right? she is not allowed to mix with others, right? She cannot expresses her desire for happiness. She feels as if she doesn't exist in the society. She is weak and fearful. And this is the reason why she creates images of tiger. And the tiger represents strength and freedom. Strength, courage and freedom. The tigers can do what she cannot do. What can the tigers do? The tigers can walk bravely without fear. They can go wherever they want. Understood? In the green forest. Whereas it is she who doesn't have freedom to go wherever she wants, to say whatever she wants, to live like others in the society. But her, even though we have robbed her of a decent existence in the society, but we cannot stop her from thinking freely, from having understood what? Desire for freedom. So, to relieve herself of her stress and strain, mental stress and strain, what does she do? She creates the images of tiger which stand for strength, freedom, understood, and courage, which she didn't have, and which can go wherever they want in the forest. What the poet wants to show is that there the contrast, understood, he shows the contrast or the difference between the reality and dreams. Clear? Creativity and dreams keep the dreams of the women alive. Understood? With this, I come to the end of this class today. And if you think that you felt benefited or you benefited from my class, you please give me at least one like. Bye.